Hi there, Tiffany here. How are you doing? I've just had, I'm looking a bit more fresh-faced today. I've just had a spray tan done. I've just washed it all off and it's gone quite nicely, I think. I've got a party to go to tomorrow, so I need a bit more brown than usual because I'm a pasty white. I've got a pasty white ass right now. So I'm going dressed as Esmeralda from Disney for my friend's 30th. This is going to be so good. So yeah, I've just got out of the shower. I'm all fresh-faced. I've got my hair in a fucking turban because my hair is drying. And I thought I'd just give a quick video, well, it's not a quick one, but do a little video about holidays. Now, my first adult holiday I ever had was with Peter, and it was to Egypt. Now, I'd never been before, we didn't know what I was expecting. And when we went there, we went for, I think it was 2 weeks, I think we went for. And I fucking hated it. The entire holiday, it was horrendous. It was nice, it was sunny, it was in like November time. But you couldn't be gay, you couldn't hold hands, you couldn't kiss, you couldn't snog, you couldn't sleep in the same bed, you had separate beds. So 2 weeks in separate beds. Do you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks, no. So anyway, so we met these girls that we were there, and they were so funny, they were absolutely hilarious. We kind of like sat in the lounge and we heard these 3 British girls just having a conversation, and I kind of just said, listen, we're bored here, can we come and join you guys? So we did, so we had a joining session and we had a laugh, and then we got absolutely the first night we met them, I got smashed off tequila, I was so drunk, I vomited over this Egyptian rug, it wasn't a sexy look. And then a couple of weeks down the line, well, about a week or so I think it was, they try to sell you things when you're there. They tried selling us this nightclub night, where you go to the nightclub, you pick you up and they drop you off, you stay for a couple hours with your reps and then you come back. Peter wasn't that bothered about going, but I was like, well, I'll go with these girls. And they were like, oh yeah, come with us, we don't mind, and we'll go together as a group. So the 4 of us go, we go in, and I'm thinking maybe it's like a 50, it won't be that long. We were in this fucking minibus singing fucking all sorts of nursery rhymes, as you do. And it was like a 45-minute drive, which is a little fucking long for me because I don't like being in the car for 10 minutes. So we get there, this place, and I've never been to anywhere like this. You go through like airport security, and they you go through the beepy thing. So if you got shit in your pocket, like a knife, which they fucking do, you know, you can't go inside. So basically, we go to airport security, go inside, and this place is huge. It's pretty fucking big, but it has an open roof. So I was like, if this rains, which not likely, but it did rain while we were on holiday. So I thought, if this rains, my makeup's gonna be fucked. My hair's going to be fucked, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling this or not. So we stayed, and we had this drink and stuff there. And when we were there, they were so far back with music, it was unreal. They were playing Spice Girls, and I like Spice Girls, don't get me wrong. But they were playing Spice Girls. They had these people dressed in these fucking, do you remember the big puffer jackets, like fucking Vicky Pollard style? Those what they were wearing, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It was unreal. So basically, we stayed for this drink, and I was like, I'm not really feeling it here. Are you guys feeling it? The music was shit. The atmosphere was awful. And they were like, we think it's a bit shit here too. Should we just go? So we were like, yeah, all right. So we had to make our own way back because the place that dropped us off weren't ready to pick us back up at the time. So we left, and we were like, right, okay, so let's just go and get a pizza. Let's go and get some drinks, and then we'll just stay for a bit and we'll just do our own thing. So we did. So we come out the doors and we say to this taxi guy, can you tell us the nearest the nearest food place? And he was like, I'd take you. And I was like, it's very far, And I was like, oh, how far is it? He goes, oh, it's very far, I'd take you, come inside. The guy literally, I was like, no, we'll just walk. So the guy moved his car, drove it, and as he's moving it, we could see this fucking food hut right behind him. I was like, you cheeky little cunt. Oh, I'll edit that. And I was like, you cheeky motherfucker, right? So we were like, oh, there's one over there. So anyway, so we walked across, and we go to this food place, and it was so cool because you had cushions outside. It was all outside. You had cushions. They had those I'm gonna say sheesh, but I always think of kebab. It's those pipe things that they smoke. It's like the fruity smoke, like the vapor stuff. I didn't have any because it's not for me. And so me and these three girls, we sat down and we had a chill and stuff. And the guy who owned it sat with us, and we were having this full conversation. We had such a good time. It was totally awesome. I didn't have my phone, by the way, at this point. So at all, I didn't have my phone on me because they charge you a fortune. So I was like, right, listen, it's probably getting a bit late now. It's a fair bit in the morning. We should head back. We'll get a taxi. So this guy was like, I take you. Okay, I take you. Come in my car. And we were like, all right, free lift. So we get in this guy's car with these three of the girls in the back with us, and we're kind of just like squeezing together in this fucking back of this little black car. Well, it was a fairly size black car actually. And the driver and the passenger, who we've never met before, popped in this one night for these past couple of hours, and we're getting a lift off them in the middle of fucking nowhere, in the middle of the night, back to the apartment. They didn't know what. We kind of told them where our apartment was, like the area, but we didn't have a clue where, and it was like a side kind of bit that you had to go down, so you couldn't actually see it on the front. So we goes down there, and we're driving for about an hour and a half. An hour and a half. And I'm thinking, we're gonna get stabbed. We're gonna get stabbed. I don't know where Peter is. Well, I know where Peter is, it's at the hotel. But he doesn't know where I am. I've got no phone. I haven't got any money for me. I could get robbed. I could get stabbed, shot, or fucking, I don't know, dumped in the side somewhere. These girls are gonna be fucking sold or something like that. So I'm thinking, fuck. And I'm getting a bit irritated now at this point. So I'm like, I just want to go home. I just want to be where I am, in the hotel, and to be done with this night, because I don't like not being in a position where I don't know, where I can't control the situation. So we're driving for like an hour and a half, and end up being, the guy literally passed our hotel about 6 times. Now bear in mind, it's all one way, so you can't just like go into the next lane or do a quick U-E. You have to go down this big long ass fucking road and then come back. So I ended up we found this apartment, and we were just like, oh my god, thank god for that. So we did get dropped off safely, thank god. But word of warning, do not get into a stranger's car. Don't do it at all, because anything could have happened. I'm such a, like, honest, I genuinely thought I was going to die. I was like, I'm going to die, and I haven't even got any makeup on. So I couldn't wear makeup in Egypt. I couldn't wear mascara. I just had this basic pink tan. It was unreal, because I don't tan very well in the sun. And I was like, I've got no makeup on, so if I die and they find my body and I've got no makeup on, I can't cope with that. So at least give me like a base foundation, at least, maybe just a glow. So anyway, so he goes back to the apartment, and we kind of just check in, and I goes inside, and Peter's, I think Pete was awake, and I told him what had happened, and it was just like, oh my god, this is unreal. But end of the story. So do not get into a stranger's car unless they have money. Money. And they're cute. But if they're not cute, then just don't get in the car. Just get in someone, get a fucking tram, get a train, get a taxi, get a fucking airplane somewhere else. Because no, not good. Oh, Christ. So yeah, that's the end of my story. So, holiday stories. I want to hear your holiday stories. Comment below, or tell me about your whatever. You know, just tell me about a stupid fucking holiday story. If you got pissed and you fucking injured yourself, whatever you want to do. So, by the way, I need to put some Reviver on, because this is, excuse me, this is from the Body Shop. It's Vitamin C Reviver. I swear by this, it's the most amazing product in the fucking world. In the world. I use this as a primer, purely for the fact that I don't like doing a lot of moisturiser, because I find that it gets really like thick, like a fucking thigh thick. So this is really good. It goes on really matte. That's pretty much all you need. That's quite a lot actually. No, I'm not made of money, you know. And I literally just do like a dab there. I don't know if you can see. You can't see because it's quite translucent. And just like, just smoothly. But yeah, it's really good. It goes as a primer. It's good just as on its own as a moisturiser. if you're going to a shop face and you've just got your base on so people think you're not fucking sick, then this is totally the best thing to use, because you just put this on and you're good to fucking go. You're good to go. So, yeah, it's totally matte. It's really good. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive. But if you're going to be cheap, you're going to look cheap. So, this is, I think this is around like £10, I think. It's not, this lasts me for about 6 months maybe, because I just use the tiniest little bit. Well, maybe not 6 months, maybe like 3 months, I reckon. La, 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 la. And this is my shirt. This is my pyjama shirt, because I've got pyjamas on and I've tied it in a little knot because I just had a spray tan. So this is my nice flat stomach day today. I'm having a skinny day. Are you having a skinny day? Skinny day. So yeah. So my tan looks really good though. It looks smooth. It's tan by Kissed me, M-I-I, and then it's Kiss Tan. So yeah. Peter does my spray tan because I'm too cheap to go and get a real tan done. So yeah, right, well, I've given my little story. I know it's a long video, but I might edit this shit. So I want to hear yours, and I'm gonna do a question and answer. So ask me some questions. I want to get like maybe 20 questions, and then when I've got 20 questions, I'll do a video and I'll answer them. So yeah, so get your questions below. Anything, favorite color, fucking, I don't know. Most embarrassing moment, anything you want to ask me, totally anything, like, oh, excuse me, it's disgusting. So yeah, I want at least, so I'm going to do a Q&A, but if you have a question you want to ask me and you want to get an answer, I'll answer them, and I'll do a video on it, so it's totally like, make it quite fun, and I'll have a lot of makeup on when I do it as well, so at least you can see like a full face, because I'm just prepping at the moment. Oh yeah. Yeah, awesome. Right, good night, and I'll see you soon. Have fun. Bye.